Where are my parents at again? Where are you guys at? Yeah. Any parents here who had to work really hard to make a baby? There you go. God bless you. It takes a lot of trying. It took me and my wife 2 years of trying to make our baby. 2 years of trying. That's the term people use for coming in your wife. People are real comfortable with it. My mom would be like, are you guys trying? Mom, are you asking if I'm blasting loads inside of Ashley? Is that what you're asking? Is that what you're asking comfortably at the dinner table? Are you guys trying, huh? Getting it in there. No butt stuff. I want grandkids. My mom is obsessed with grandkids, dude. One time, me and my wife were staying at my parents' house, and my wife was ovulating, because she's a little slut. And... sorry, I don't believe in science. And my mom found out, and she goes, hey, if you guys have to try, why don't you use our room? She said, the bed's more comfortable up there. She's like, it'll be quieter. I'm like, it won't be quieter up here, though, while we're doing it. But it took us 2 years, because my wife is 38, so she technically had a geriatric pregnancy. Do you know that's the offensive term they give to a middle-aged woman getting pregnant? As if at 35, your vagina gets a little walker with tennis balls on it. Like a middle-aged woman opens her legs, and all you see is a coupon for soup. But it's true, it takes longer when you're older. You know, if you ever see a teenage girl who's pregnant, tip your hat. That's the smartest girl in the class. She ran the numbers. I'm not kidding. If you have a teenage daughter, tell her to get knocked up now. IVF is expensive, and she can take math at any point in the rest of her life. Because it's hard to get a woman pregnant when you're trying to do it. When you're not trying, pretty easy. You could sneeze on a woman at Coachella, she's like, fuck, twins! But when you are trying, it's tough. You gotta wait for a harvest moon, pluck one feather off a goose, tickle her cooch for 3 or 4 minutes, while singing a John Mayer tune. Because here's what I didn't know about women's bodies. They're magical, they make babies, but they only do it 2 or 3 days a month. Ovaries only work 2 or 3 days a month. Ovaries are like government workers. They're always there, but they're never doing shit for anybody. Meanwhile, balls, it's not complex labor, but they're showing up every goddamn day. Like illegal workers. Ready for hard labor. Unless you've been drinking, then it's less hard and more labor. No, but really, I know we're close to Mexico, but balls really are the illegal immigrant of the body, aren't they? Think about it, the dick gets all the credit, the balls are in the background, putting in the real hours. Sharing that little apartment. And everybody thinks they smell. So, I'm sorry, I had to do 3. I had to do 3. So you get those 3 or 4 days, and you gotta fuck like crazy in that window, right? And I'm 40. I like to fuck twice a week. There's a lot on Netflix. I'm sorry, I don't care how good your pussy is. It's not better than Squid Game. No way, you know what I mean? But you get those 3 or 4 days, 2 or 3 days, you gotta fuck constantly. I had to come 6 times in 3 days. 6 times. That dude's super excited about all that coming. 6 times is too much for a man my age. The last time 1 sperm came out. It was one little hillbilly trucker hat wearing sperm. Just like, what's up? Everybody else went home. Still trying to meet that egg. And me and my wife, we were like, we want a baby, but we don't want to fuck each other. So I was like, we got to find something to do. So we started watching porn during our baby-making attempts. And that's a weird thing to do with your partner, because you learn what each other are into. And sometimes you're like, I don't think you should be a parent. Turns out my wife is into some dark, derogatory, misogynistic porn. Like she's a feminist, but not when it comes to porn. She cried when Ruth Bader Ginsburg died. She likes seeing a woman take a load to the face from multiple angles. She's Hillary Clinton in the streets and a big old Bill Clinton in the sheets. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm pretty generic with porn. You guys, you know, sir, right? You know me and porn. Right, Todd? You know all about it, right? I'm pretty generic with porn. I like 2 straight women pretending to be gay. Right, a couple of American straight lesbians. Not my wife, no. She likes that evil porn that's always up in the side of the red tube or the U-porn or wherever the fuck you jerk off to. You know those evil videos of one woman and 9 naked men standing around her? And you're like, who's that for? Turns out it's for the mother of my daughter. That's who that's for. And she names each guy like they're in a little boy band. And I thought we were gonna have a male child. I thought we were gonna have a boy. I have a lot of back hair. I watch the UFC. I thought we were gonna have a boy, you know? So when we would jerk off, we would jerk off. Sorry, I was thinking about what I'm gonna do after the show. No, but I thought we'd have a boy. I did. I thought we'd have a boy. So when we would watch porn to make the baby, I would always secretly save the link. Because I figured one day I could give my son the link. And when he turns 15, he can jerk off to the scene that made him. And I think that's what the kids call an NFT.